Hi you guys, so happy to be on live this morning. It's Sunday, it's the beginning of the week here in Dubai, and I'm so excited to be bringing you September day 10. I can't believe we're already 10 days into September. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, so today's topic is sugar. Oh my God, how many times do we struggle with sugar? I know I do. I've been there. I still have moments where I struggle with sugar cravings. So I completely understand where you're coming from if you also struggle with sugar cravings. If you've hopped on to this live video, definitely put a message in the comments down below so I know that you're on here. Say hello and let me know what you're up to if you're in the States or if you're pretty much anywhere else in the world, that today is a Sunday, which means today is a holiday. What are you doing? What are you getting up to? If you're in Dubai and it's the start of the week, take a deep breath. Let's bust this week together. Okay, so I have 5 ways for you to bust sugar cravings today in today's September live video. I do a little bit of both. Sometimes it's a post, sometimes it's a live video, so you can get a little bit of both in the group. So if you're new to Viasana Wellness, welcome. My name is Alessia. I'm a transformational plant-based coach and nutrition consultant, and I help you break free from the diet roller coaster and you can live a happy, healthy life using the power of plants. So I'm super excited that you're here today with me, and I hope that I can help you with these 5 tips on breaking sugar cravings. So the first one, I've got them written here so I don't forget, because I generally forget things. The first one is to mentally prepare. What does that mean? Mentally prepare yourself for occasions or situations that you know will make you feel like you're out of control and you want sugar. So for example, I'll give you an example for me. If I'm stressed, and I think this goes for a lot of women, more so than men. If I am stressed out and I'm having a really bad day, whether it's I've had a fight with someone, or whether I have too much on my plate, or if I'm not really in a good place, if I'm like frazzled and a little bit all over the place, my emotions take control over me. And so I tend to reach out for sugar. Generally it's chocolate, sugary snacks or chocolate. And I immediately grab the sugar or the chocolate. So now what I have started doing is that when I know that I might be really stressed out, or I have a lot on my plate, or I know that, I'm having a bad day, I try to find other ways to deal with that emotion. So usually it's a combination of these 3 things: meditation, exercise, and going outside for a walk, whether it's with my dog or on my own, getting away from the opportunity to eat chocolate. So if that makes sense. So mentally preparing yourself, mentally preparing for that situation helps you to take control of that craving. All right, so mentally preparing yourself is really, really important. So the second tip is to keep a food diary. So keeping a food diary really, really helps, because you can write down how you feel in those moments and you can work through those emotions. And especially for women, sugar cravings are really never physical. They're usually emotional and to do with a mental block. It's emotional eating. And so we need to kind of figure out what it is that's triggering it. Sometimes it may be nutritional, like perhaps it is a nutritional deficiency, usually it's magnesium, or you're not eating enough, like you're not eating enough calories, you're not eating enough fat and protein, and you tend to crave for chocolate. So writing in a food diary also helps to keep track of what you're eating. So sometimes we eat, we don't even realize, and we come to the end of the month and, you know, we're like, okay, I've gained 2 kilos. Why and how did that happen? That is because we're not mindfully eating. We're mindlessly eating. So that means that we're not mindful about when we're eating, what we're choosing to eat. And so we come to the end of the month or of the year, and we've gained all these kilos, and then we don't know how we did it. It's because we're not aware of our eating habits. So keeping a food diary really helps keeping you aware of these things. The third one is eating a balanced diet. Obviously, I would suggest a plant-based diet. Whole foods are king. However, making sure that for every single meal, especially your main meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you have fat, protein, and carbs in each meal. Your snacks can be more fat or protein because that helps you keep going during the day, but your main meals need to have all those 3 macronutrients. That will help you feel satisfied, nourished at a cellular level, okay? If you're not eating enough, if you're not eating the right macronutrients, if you're not getting enough protein, or you're not getting enough fat, or you're not getting enough carbohydrates, your body's not going to feel satisfied. It's not going to feel nourished. So you could be eating all the food in this world and your cells are still craving food. And then what do? You reach for the chocolate, you reach for the sweets, you reach for the sugary snacks, okay? So that is my third tip. Number 4 is fruit. Fruit is king, guys. Fruit is nature's perfect candy. So you know that fruit is delicious, it tastes amazing, it's sweet naturally with fructose, which means it's a natural kind of sugar. And the amazing thing is that it comes packaged with a whole bunch of other amazing things, such as vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. It comes packaged with fiber. So think of these things when you're going to eat chocolate versus when you're going to eat fruit. Which one is going to be amazing? Which one is going to be the best choice? Obviously, it's going to be fruit. Don't let those people tell you, oh, fruit is going to make you fat. It's bullshit. I'm sorry, guys. It's bullshit. It comes from the meat and dairy industry, the paleo crowd. Funny, the paleo crowd, all they eat is meat and dairy. Okay, sorry, not dairy, meat. It's just ridiculous for anybody to come and tell you that fruit is bad for you. It's nature's perfect food. It's perfectly packaged to have carbohydrates, to have minerals, to have antioxidants, fiber, and it's no wonder that we have a sweet tooth because we're meant to eat fruit. All right, so that's my 4th tip. So replacing chocolate or replacing those cravings with fruit. And my 5th and last tip for you guys is avoid sodas and fruit juices. Those create blood spikes into your blood sugar levels. Hi Karen, nice to see you on here. So it creates a blood sugar spike immediately after you drink it, and then you get a crash. And then what? You crave it again. It's that up and down roller coaster that we call the sugar roller coaster. You want to get off that roller coaster immediately, okay? So get off the fruit juice, get off the sodas. You might be wondering, oh, but why fruit juice? I thought it was fruit. Well, because it's been stripped from fiber, stripped from the good stuff, and now you're only left with sugar. So that is why, okay? Hi, yes, I am live. Cool, nice to have you, Karen. So lovely to see you on here. So we're talking 5 tips or 5 ways to bust sugar cravings on today's September day 10. So that was my last tip. Avoid sugary drinks and avoid sodas and fruit juices because they completely mess up your blood sugar level, your insulin, it goes crazy, and you're on that roller coaster where you're like up and down all the time, and I'm bouncing off my bed, by the way, and you just don't know how to get off that sugar roller coaster because it's just meant for you. it's this sugar roller coaster with sodas and fruit juice and sugar consumption. It wants you to be on this roller coaster. It doesn't want you to get off, okay? That's why you get these massive spikes and then you come back down like crashing like a hurricane. All right, so those are my 5 ways to bust sugar cravings. Let's just quickly recap. The first one is mentally prepare, keep a food diary. The third one is eat 3 macronutrients at every meal, fat, protein, and carbohydrates to nourish your cells. And number 4 is use fruit as a snack to help with the sugar cravings. And number 5 is get rid of the juice and get rid of the sodas. All right. Just reading your comment, Karen. Yeah, smoothies, they're great, but try and avoid like juices. I'm not a huge fan of like fruit juice and, you know, those juicing cleanses and detoxes, because they just spike your blood sugar. Even though it's lots of nutrients, it comes with a lot of sugar as well. So for anybody who, you know, has a lot of sugar issues, it's best to stay away from the juices. Smoothies are fine, but just don't use like orange juice or pineapple juice. Use the whole pineapple or use the whole orange, blend it up, and so you have the fiber in there to slow down the release of the sugar. That's why I always recommend to have whole foods instead of like stripped down juices. So I hope that answers your question. So those are my tips for you today, guys. And with that being said, I do want to let you guys know that I have a special program that is called Renew and Revitalize. It's a 6-week transformational holistic body and mind program. And it's an amazing program because it focuses on getting rid of everything that's not working in your diet, in your wellness, all 360 degrees of your health and wellness. And it kickstarts your metabolism into gear to burn fat, get lean, and get rid of sugar cravings, get rid of digestion issues like bloating and gas. Get onto this amazing lifestyle. It focuses on so many different areas of your health. So if you're struggling and you can't bust the weight, if you have no idea what to eat, if you're sick and tired of feeling sick and tired and you really, really need some help, I can help you. So you can book yourself in for a 15-minute wellness breakthrough session. I'm going to be posting the link down below, and we can talk about how this program is going to benefit you. And I'm so excited because it's my latest program that I've created for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to book yourself in for a 15-minute wellness breakthrough session with me down below, and we can talk about the deeper reasons why you can't bust through these sugar cravings, the deeper reasons why you can't lose weight, and we can get shit done together. Okay, guys? I hope you guys have an amazing day today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.